All right, let's get back into this.
All right.
Okay, so after Ninove like sliced that dude,
Yeah.
she's gonna take a step back
Okay.
and just kind of stand there and just like deadpan, just staring at him, and then like shrug and turn around and walk away.
Well, before you do that, give me a perception check. All right. As you're deadpanning, looking down this hallway, you notice that back here there looks to be a stand of kegs against the wall, and along the wall to your right where you dropped this thug just a few moments ago, the wall seems to be just a little bit off. It's not like an entirely smooth, sheer, even surface. It looks like there might be a patch that kind of sticks out just a little bit from the door.
Okay. Can you click on the spot I'm supposed to be looking at?
Certainly. You're out there.
Okay. I was thinking that's what you were talking about, but I wasn't sure. So then recapping, I'm going to, instead of taking a step back and walking away, I'm going to inspect that area.
Okay. Yeah, so moving there and taking a better look at this thing, you realize that it looks like there's a section of wall here that looks about door size, and it looks like they've tried to make it look as much like the remainder of the wall as they could, but there's still a little bit of surface detail that's just not quite right.
Okay. So she doesn't know anyone else, so she's gonna be like, Senka.
Yeah.
Come and look at this.
I will move over there then.
All right. So yeah, you move over there, and sure enough, Ninove points it out and says, "Yeah, looks like a door to a passage here, and it looks like it was purposely intended to be covered up. And they've done a pretty good job, but still, it's not enough to hold up to the discerning eye."
So what do you want to do, Senka?
Search for traps and then a way to open it.
Okay. An investigation.
I'm going to take a step back to let Senka in.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So with the investigation, with the 20, you notice it doesn't look like there's any traps affixed to this. It looks like they were depending entirely on no one noticing the facade. And as you've noticed it, you realize that there's, like, on either side of the door, there's just enough room to get like a couple of fingers in the sides, and it looks like it would pull and then slide to the side. And so for everyone else in the party, you're noticing that Senka and Ninove seem to be investigating a section of the wall over on the far side of the room from where you all are at.
Well, kind of ignoring that for a moment, I glance and see, oh, they're doing something. They've got that. They kind of disappeared from the map, but I was hoping to go to the one guy and grab my bolt. I mean, I want to get my unseen servant to grab that bolt out of that one guy.
Okay.
So I get that bolt back. And then I wanted to go loot the body of the old guy with the axe.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So yeah, you managed to get your bolt back from the one guy.
Yes.
And as you're rifling through the guy with the axe, and this guy seems to be covered with some tattoos of some form. Nothing really looks like too out of the ordinary. It just looks like, he might have been a sailor at some point in his life. But you see one that catches your eye, and this is something that you've seen in a few books, and it leads you to believe that this guy might have spent some time in the southern swamps. And you know that in the southern swamps, it's pretty savage territory, mostly lizard folk, dragonkin, that kind of thing. And it's the kind of place where one typically survives on their wits and just being meaner than everything else around them. You also find 6 gold pieces, and that's really about it.
All right. Do I find an axe?
Yeah, you found the axe.
Yay. Tell me about this axe.
It's a great axe.
It's a great axe.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm somewhere close to 5 foot. How big is this axe compared to me?
It's about 4 feet.
And it's a 2-hander.
Yeah, it's a lot of axe.
All right,
really,
so
it really is a great axe.
it's a great axe.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into that whole routine, but it's a great axe.
All right, well, since Jarkar's right there,
If you were to try to get this from a vendor, he would try to impress upon you that this is great axe. Not just in name, but in virtue. Also, it's great. I would not try to sell you any other kind of axe. This axe is truly great.
So I'll call over Jarkar. I'll say, hey Jarkar, come check out the axe on this one.
You mean the one right in front of me?
Yeah, keep in mind, Jarkar's still on his...
The one right in front of you. Kneel down here and check this out. There's some there's some interesting tattoos I think maybe you might know more about than I do, but these right here, these are like, swamp-like
tattoos
and yada and such. These tattoos here. They look very nautical. I'm not quite sure what they mean, but they look very nautical to me.
I would like to check out the tattoos.
Give me knowledge history. Well, aside from being able to make out what looks like an image, a poorly wrought image of the Isles of Kindress, you're really not able to make out anything else. Nothing really makes sense other than knowing, hey, I recognize those. It's kind of in the shape of the Isles of Kindress, but beyond that, there's not a whole lot.
Wait, if that's the Isles of Kindress, could these other symbols be part of a map?
Hard to
Something
tell.
Think about. All right.
Like I said, it's like jailhouse tattoos -2. Yeah.
I got a -2 to jailhouse tattoos. There's nothing really on them.
No, beyond the axe and the 6 gold, that's really it.
You want the axe?
No, I prefer to be a little more agile than that.
I'd like to put it on.
It weighs me down.
I'd like to strap it on my back just to carry for later.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought you might like it. It looks good on you. And I give him a tap on the thigh.
Okay.
I look at him and stare hard.
Brinnie?
I just stroke his thigh.
No. Just listening along to Theodik and Jarkar make witty banter. You get down there and you can hear them hushedly kind of conversating over, there's a door here. It looks like they tried really hard to cover it up, but and Ninove's saying like, doing how I do, just kill this guy. That guy over there. See the blood? Yeah, I killed him. Then I found this door. It's the thing. I do. Sometimes. Yeah.
Awesome. I'm ready.
Okay.
Jarkar,
Yes.
we need you over here to move something.
I come over there to move something.
I'll follow him.
All right.
I'll point out the door to him.
Yeah, you gotta move first, Theodik, because I have no idea where I'm going. Oh, okay, cool. I know where I'm at.
Yeah, everybody keep in mind that Jarkar, built like a brick shit house, can't see shit in the dark.
Yeah.
What's your
Hey,
strength there, Jakar?
What's my strength? Watch this.
But just for a second, Ed, I'm not sure if it really matters or not, but I know you put that torch on me. I put that torch out before I came down here,
Okay.
so you can take out the torch if you want.
Okay, I have noted that.
Because I got a crossbow in my hand right now. I can't really. I wanted to have my hands free, so I had that torch out. And I'll go ahead and dismiss my unseen servant.
Okay, so I will adjust your sight back to, let's see, 60, and the same as everybody else's except for Jakar. Okay. Updating that now.
I cast guidance on myself. I didn't do much.
What was that, Dwayne? I hear you.
Okay, so you have been adjusted. Jakar,
okay.
step in front of this door, and sure enough, you can see it now, plainly the outline as you're staring directly at it. And you reach out and you grab either side of the door, and you brace yourself for a real struggle, and rather it kind of moves pretty smoothly. And you pull it towards you, and it pulls towards you about 4 inches, and then you're like, what do I do with it now? And you test it a couple ways, and it slides to the right.
Hey, Ed,
Yeah.
could I roll perception for while we were walking over here? Did I see anything in the dark over there to our left? Like past where the stalls were. As we were walking, maybe I glanced over. Did I see anything? Can I roll for maybe something?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Perception.
You're talking about the stalls where they do the disemboweling.
Yeah, there was the stalls, and there was this whole area. I don't know what's over here. There was I don't know if there was an area up there. If there are more stalls, a sink or something. Just I don't know. I just took a glance, wonder what I saw. Let me get a perception go in here.
So Theodik, over in those stalls, it's basically like I described. It's the disemboweling area.
Yeah.
And there's an area over there. I don't have it on here because we're out of time pre-game. But there's an area over there with a big barrel with a hose that they use to spray down the.
Okay. And you mentioned there's a freezer. So the freezer, there's like a freezer door somewhere over there.
Right here.
I mean, would I maybe have? I would have seen the freezer door as we walked past.
Right. Yeah. And it's the place that one guy came out of.
He came. Okay. All right. So. Okay. Well, I don't exactly want to investigate it alone, but they've got this door under control, right?
Seems so.
Okay. I mean, I would like to just tell the guys, hey, hang on a second. I want to take a peek inside the freezer to make sure no one's gonna sneak up on us.
Go.
You want to help me out with the freezer?
Somebody else can go with them. I'll stand in front of this door in case somebody comes through.
Maybe Brinnie and I can go check it out.
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay, so let them mosey on over here, see what's up with this freezer.
All right. So you move on up in front of the freezer. It's dark inside. Okay. So Brinnie, you move inside, and Theodik, as you're standing there, it's and Brinnie, you're the flame.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you produce flame, and what I've got displayed. Let me make sure I'm seeing what you're seeing. Yeah. So what you are seeing is it's pretty horror show in here. It's like complete halves of humans, minotaurs, gnomes, dwarves, you name it. If you've seen it on the street, it's in here.
Oh, this is gross. I can't stay in here.
Rumor confirmed.
Rumor confirmed.
Yeah, they are
Achievement unlocked.
cannibalism here.
Can I check out the alchemy table with the spices and see if I can
Yeah, certainly.
investigate them?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of roll is that?
Make an investigation check.
Okay. Sorry, I lost my character sheet.
Can I see her?
Brinnie? Yeah, she's moved over towards that this table over here.
Be sure to check out the pot too.
The what?
There is like a jeweled pot in his original description.
Yeah.
Okay. I might cast guidance on myself and look at the jeweled pot a little more closely.
Okay.
So the first is an 11.
Okay. And with guidance, that's going to be a intimidation. You intimidate the shit out of that pot. Take that pot, stupid pot.
Sorry.
That's what you get for being a pot, stupid jewels.
Oh, I hate my rolls tonight.
You were carried away with the intimidation and talking about the pot, and yeah.
She gets advantage. The pot was intimidated.
Okay. So yeah, you're looking at this table, and not a whole lot of it makes sense. You're seeing what looks like a lot of tribal things, skulls, what we would think of and consider as voodoo paraphernalia. It is definitely there. In the jeweled pot that Jarkar mentioned specifically, you pull it towards you and you lift the lid, and there's kind of a, and you get close enough to look over, and just the smell that wafts out of here, it kind of scorches your sinuses a little bit. It's very, very, it's very intense. Don't really know how to describe it, but it. After you've gotten a whiff of this, it kind of just overpowers your sense of smell, and it's like the only thing you smell now.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Theodik over.
You're gonna call who over?
Theodik.
Theodik?
Oh, I'll step on over to that. I'll step on over.
It's really stinky, gross stuff.
Yeah, I'll take the what is like some kind of jeweled jar.
Yeah.
I'll take it, and I'll junior high science class style. I'll waft a little of the fumes kind of toward me a little bit. Take it like a scientific, maybe an arcane check style situation. All right. So I just will like click Arcana there, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Knowledge Arcana.
That should do the thing.
Okay. So just like in junior high, it's like, hey dude, smell this.
Yeah.
And you like
right.
take a big old long whiff of this. I'd like to make a Constitution save.
Oh no.
No, I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Constitution saving throw. Kind of refresh me on that. What do I just? Oh, there you go. Click. I got you right there.
There you go.
There you go. Okay.
Okay.
It's all on the paper.
So for about 4 or 5 seconds, after you take this big long whiff of this stuff, it overpowers you. It kind of burns all the way through the back of your head into your neck, and all of a sudden, it's just an overwhelming desire to take a bite out of dwarf flesh. You're imaging, what are the best parts of dwarf, and you're thinking, oh man, that would be really good. Wait, and then you shake it off. The burning sensation is still there, but you realize what you just thought. You're like, oh.
That was weird.
Yeah.
That was weird.
What's wrong?
That was weird. I think Baxter mentioned there was mention somewhere of some kind of spice. You said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you. Okay, yes. Think this is it. Let's just put the lid back on this.
What does it
Smelling
do?
that was it. Well, let's just say I had a craving for something I've never craved before in quite that way. So let's just put a lid on this and seal this up. And I'll just put the lid on and just want to hold it.
So, interesting thing, when you go to put the lid back on the jar, you could swear, like in the back of your mind, you're right before you get the lid back on.
Oh. So I thought I heard like a little.
Yeah, like back here somewhere.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Are you okay, old friend?
Yeah. I mean, there's different definitions of okay, but I'll shake it off. It felt really weird. I think this is that spice. That has to be that spice that they use to invoke this cannibalistic vibe. I wanted to eat a dwarf. Okay.
Did you want to eat a dwarf beforehand?
Define eat a dwarf.
Not quite in this particular way. No. But nevertheless,
ways I'm unaccustomed to.
This is dangerous.
Because I've totally scored, okay?
Totally.
I've scored.
I would like to roll a perception check to see if he's lying.
Anyway,
no, you're good.
This is dangerous.
Yeah.
Bring it with us.
I put the lid on. I hear the voice. So after I hear the voice, am I kind of cool now?
Yeah, after you hear the voice, there's like you can hear and feel your pulse in your head and in your ears for a few seconds, and then it subsides.
Much more myself. Okay.
Yeah, and during that whole episode, you're like seeing red, like tunnel vision.
Nice. Okay, so is there any kind of like seal or a latch, or is this one a little loosey goose lid?
It's like if you were to just play with it, it's got kind of a hermetic seal to it.
All right.
But if you were to like drop it, it would still and all over the place.
All right. But I don't have to like burp it like Tupperware or anything, right? I can just do okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll hold on to it. I'll just kind of tuck it up under my arm, hold my staff with the hand, put my crossbow on my back, and hold on to this.
Okay.
May I see the symbols on it real quick?
I'll
hold it up and kind of Vanna White it, kind of like, like.
Can I do a knowledge religion check to see if it has any like religious value?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Based on Jarkar or Theodik's descriptions, you're thinking, yeah, there's probably some magics at work. You can't tell like what kind, or even if it's arcane, if it's religious or whatnot. Some of the imagery on the jar itself is you're having a hard time nailing it down, but it definitely doesn't look like anything you've ever seen before. But based on what you've seen thus far, you're kind of leaning towards this. If this is coming from the swamps, then I've heard of some weird shit, and yeah, this is probably from there.
So Jarkar, it's bad juju.
Whatever you do, don't smell it.
Okay, buddy.
I go back to the door.
Okay. So yeah, the door.
Real quick, was there where that jar of stuff was? There, was it on a cabinet? Hey, Brinnie, where did you find this?
It was on this table with all the other stuff.
I want to investigate the table.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll an investigation check. So with the investigation check,
some kind of book. Are there any kind of books especially?
Yeah, it looks like like an anatomy book, actually, and it's got anatomy descriptions for all of the humanoid races and some of the more exotic kinds.
Okay, I'll go ahead and slide that into whatever pocket or pouch or sack I've got.
Okay.
Anything else on the table? Utensils or anything?
It looks like a bunch of measuring stuff, scales, cups, measuring. Measuring utensils.
Okay.
Looks like something you use to get an exact measurement kind of thing. There's some colanders. There's some flasks. Looks like a ye olden chemical set with the glass jars and the pipes and the burners.
Any test tubes? Any test tubes?
Yeah, there's a rack of test tubes. About 4 test tubes left.
I'll go ahead and grab.
They're all currently empty.
They're all currently empty?
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and grab those 4 test tubes.
Okay.
All right. I grabbed a couple things, guys. Just go on about your business.
Yeah. All right. So what's your all's next move?
I step forward into the tunnel.
Senka is dealing with children real quick.
Okay. So Jarkar, is this like a 5-foot step into the darkness, or are you going to charge in and?
Do you want a torch?
You have a torch?
Yeah.
What do you open with that?
Well, taking a look around Jarkar, you notice that there are torches in the room.
Fair enough. I grab a torch.
Okay, so you grab a torch.
Hey Ed, would you describe that book as a general anatomy book?
I'd say it's more than a general anatomy. It's like it started out as a general anatomy, but whoever's been doing the work here has taken the time to really detail some things.
Okay, so it'd be like a detailed, amended journal kind of thing. Okay.
All right, so Jarkar, you move into the tunnel with your torch.
Yeah.
And it's dark in here. I mean, aside from you and the torch, there's like no ambient light.
Do I hear anything?
Make a perception check. It sounds as if deeper into the cave, it sounds as if someone is trying to hush someone else.
I'm going to turn around, like over my shoulder, be like,
We'll move on up.
move forward, but be quiet. There's more.
All right, I'll go ahead and I'll step forward in here. I'm a wizard. I'm just gonna step right about there, right in the way. Everybody kind of go around me.
Okay. I'm gonna stand here and do some dwarfish arcane stuff. Somewhere.
Right. I'm gonna go ahead and like kind of watch everybody's back while they come in.
Okay.
I'm gonna step forward as well.
Okay.
I will step in too.
Senka, as you move forward, you hear something in the shadows behind you, and you hear a click.
Oh.
Shit.
Brinnie, does an 11 hit you?
No.
Okay. Senka, you hear a click, and there's as a crossbow bolt embeds itself directly above Brinnie's head, and you can hear the as it vibrates in the stone that it's come to rest in. And then behind you, Senka, you hear a shit. They're here! Everybody roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
Hang on,
Initiative.
let me get rid of all the old ones. Okay, go.
Aw. I used my nat 20 on initiative.
It's not bad.
So did I.
All right. Okay. So Senka, you know for a fact that there is someone in the alcove behind you, and off in the distance in front of you, you see shapes moving in the darkness. Hard to make out who or what exactly, but you can see that it's not just the lone attacker.
I'm going to use my Master of Intrigue from Mastermind as I am shooting the guy in the corner to unerringly mimic his voice and say, "Some got behind us."
Okay.
Oh, nice. Oh, man.
So I will shoot him with my bow and then shout that out.
Well
at the
played,
same time.
sir.
Okay.
Okay. So not so much luck with the attack. Is there a roll you make for the obfuscation?
It doesn't say, it just says I can unerringly mimic the speech patterns and accent of a creature that you hear speak.
Okay. I'm going to say that's probably going to allow a will save of some type.
Okay.
And you're just saying it generally into the rest of the cavern?
Yes.
Okay. What's the deception attribute?
Charisma,
What is your modifier to charisma?
-1.
Okay.
Welcome to the club, my friend.
And then insight is based on what? Intelligence?
Wisdom.
Wisdom? Okay.
Did you just say welcome to the club?
Yeah.
Mine's -1 too. We are fucked.
Yeah. I knew there was something liked about
Nobody's
this.
gonna like us in new towns.
So, yeah. Everybody, well, let's see. Brinnie, Senka, Jarkar, Ninove. You hear in the darkness, it sounds like some questioning voices like, behind us? How'd they get behind us? It's a dead end in here. And then a couple other voices like, shut up, you fool!
I like the confusion, so
Yeah. Well played.
I'm gonna move.
Okay.
And then that'll be the end of my turn.
The one on the left, can I see that at all, or is that just error of the computer?
The one on the left, like, can you... Okay. Yes, you can see that guy, just in the shadows.
I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, shit.
Well,
That's a touch. Never mind. I apologize. I'm
Okay.
casting Sacred Flame.
That is going to hit.
Oh, you gotta do a dexterity save.
Nice.
Off into the darkness. Sacred flame.
Nice.
And he's got to make a dexterity save?
Yeah, he's gotta make a dexterity save.
Okay.
Oh, well, alright. Well, he,
Okay. So,
he,
with his save...
he takes half.
Okay. Oops.
It's bouncing around now.
He exhausts fire. Is the next 2 3 roll.
mm,
I'm gonna rush him.
Okay.
And then use my bonus action of hammering horns to push him as far back into that corner as I can.
Okay. Yeah, you are going to get all of this guy. So what happens on the shove?
Basically, I can push him back 10 feet.
Okay. So essentially what happens is you push him back into this corner, and you've got him pinned. There's nowhere this guy can go.
I've got one of them!
Brinnie,
Mm-hmm.
out of the darkness, you hear I'm tired of waiting. And this large form comes charging out of the darkness at you. Looking similar to the large individual with the axe that you encountered earlier. Similarly tattooed. It looks as if these guys may have belonged to a gang, and the tattoos were a tribe or a ritualistic way of branding themselves and identifying each other. And this guy is going to swing at you with the great axe. And he has overestimated his swing as he's coming into light, and the torchlight kind of distracts him a little bit. He misses with the swing, and his foot comes loose in the gravel underneath his boot, and he kind of does the splits and then kind of plops on his butt, just overestimating his swing and whatnot. So he's down on the ground, prone. And that is the end of his turn. You'll notice that he's got that same wild-eyed, frothy mouth look about him. Okay. And then that guy's done. And so Theodik, you are up.
All right, I'm gonna first of all use a little bit of my movement to go wrong. That's the wrong thing. Go here and then go there. Okay, so I'm gonna use a little bit of this. I'm gonna pop up right to about. We should be right about here. Boom, and I think I see. I know I see a few people's. It's like one right about here, and I got one right about here, and let's see. Is there a wall right here that I cannot see through?
That is correct.
But there's a dude right here, though, right?
There is. Yeah.
All right. Well, there we go. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and let's hit him with a crossbow. I'm gonna get him with a little crossbow action. Not trying to waste all my little spells. So I'm a whiz bow. Crossbow.
That is going to hit.
Yes.
But roll that damage.
Son of a.
Yes.
Well,
All
that's
the
it. Okay. And as a bonus action, I'm going to let's see here. I'm gonna put my crossbow away and then go ahead and just step back to here.
Okay.
And in my turn.
You can't move into the same space. You can't end your turn in the same space as one of your companions.
Okay. Well, then I will move back over here then.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay.
So, Brinnie, you see another shape move out of the shadows, and as soon as he does, he catches sight of you and raises his crossbow and fires at you. And that's going to miss. It sails directly over your head and directly over Theodik's head and embeds itself in the stone above his head. A little bit of stone trickles down onto your bald skull, and it's like, yeah.
While I'm up there, I'll go ahead and just grab that crossbow bolt and just yank it out and pocket that.
Okay, I like it. All right, and then so Jarkar, the bandit that you have cornered and pinned in this corner is going to drop the crossbow, and he's going to draw a scimitar and try to swing it and hack at your side and try to get out of this corner.
Does him drawing a weapon invoke an attack of opportunity?
It does not. Is an 18 going to hit you? If it meets, it beats.
Yeah, it beat me.
Okay. So then. Alright, that's 5 damage to you. So he drops the crossbow, and you hear that as he pulls the scimitar out, and he hacks into your back and slices it across your kidney.
I need that.
And then he's going to try to like move around you. So he's going to do
with him hitting, I'm going to do Wrath of the Storms.
Okay. So I get a dexterity save. All right. So
You take 4 points of
you
damage.
take 4 points of damage. So
Oh,
yeah,
5 points.
yeah, he pulls that scimitar across your side, and you feel it cut into you. You're like, and you see him just like push up against the stones in this corner, and there's really not a whole lot of area for him to go into. And he's going to take that damage, and he's going to take probably a little bit more based on slamming against that wall there. And he doesn't look like he's in that great shape. He's bloodied, and there's blood pouring out of his skull, and looks like he's been beat around in the corner a little bit. Okay. He is done. Did you have anything else? Yeah. And the nature of that reaction was enough to really negate anything else he was going to try to do. Okay. And then Brinnie, you're up.
Is the person lying prone in front of me wearing any metal or holding any kind of metal?
This guy, let's see. What do we got? It doesn't look like he's wearing any armor. Or, well, he's wearing armor, but it doesn't look like it's made of any kind of metal. The axe certainly looks like it's made of metal, but that's probably it.
So the axe is made of metal,
Yes.
but maybe not the handle? Or is the handle metal? Like, what kind of quality of axe are we talking?
It's not great. It's a great axe, but it's not great.
Does it have a wood handle, or does it have
It looks like it's got a leather handle, leather pommel. Yeah.
Okay. What about the crossbow guy?
The crossbow guy, that all looks like a wooden affair.
Okay.
As far as armor, no. You're not seeing a whole lot of metal on these guys.
Okay. If the person is lying prone in front of me, can I move away without getting attack of opportunity? Do I need
As he is prone, I'm going to say yes.
Okay. So to move, I'm just gonna come over here.
Okay.
And peek around the corner. What do I see happening at the end of this tunnel? Here.
You see Jarkar, looks like he's menacing somebody in that corner pretty severely. You've already heard a concussive kind of out of that corner, and you're not sure as to the nature of that concussive blast, but you're hoping that it's going in Jakar's favor.
Okay.
Aside from that, you can see that guy there, and you can see that guy there. That guy? Yeah, that guy.
All right. I am going to create some flame and throw it at the guy that's prone.
Okay.
Do I get advantage since he's lying on the ground, or?
You do. Okay. So the 8 is not going to hit. Roll again, though. Wait, is that both rolls?
Yeah, I rolled it twice.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I'm sorry. The 8's not going to do anything for you.
Womp womp.
Oh my god, the frustration levels. Okay, so that's a move action and an action.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just shout out to Jarkar. When you're done there, we've got more company.
Okay. So, Jarkar, you've been put on notice. Moving on. Ninove, you're up.
Ninove is going to move forward and attack the guy that's prone.
Okay. As he is prone, you have advantage on both of your attacks.
Okay. So, I know, I'm scrolling through it.
Yep.
My first attack.
Um,
21 to hit.
yeah, 21 to hit. That is going to hit.
For 9.
9 damage. Okay. Okay.
And my second attack
Yeah. So 14. That 14 is also going to hit.
for 8.
Very nice. Okay. Yeah, he takes both hits. He tries to do his best to dodge out of the way, but you're too precise with the rapier. You know exactly how to move it, and both of them strike true, and he takes all of that damage.
Okay, that's it.
Done. Okay. Senka, your go.
Okay. I'm going to move up to here.
All right.
The guy that she just shot or just stabbed, I will shoot.
Okay.
Damn it.
Yeah, the 12 is not going to hit.
And then bonus action to help on this guy.
Okay. Okay. Like it. Anything else?
And take my last 10 to move right back to here.
Very nice. Okay. Moving on. All right. Jarkar, you're up.
I'm going to lift my my warhammer and say, "You really picked the wrong person to feed his own kind."
You have advantage. So
I have
23
advantage?
hits.
Oh, nice! I was like, damn it. 9 points.
Yeah. Yeah, that's... you just wail into this guy. The rage from the entire night. You're tired, you've been cut, you're bleeding, but your anger and your frustration, the whole thing, just playing out against this guy, and just one solid... And it just... Yeah, it's you can feel all of his internal organs just kind of liquefy as you hit this guy, and then the smell hits you, and you can tell that anything this guy had inside of his body cavity is now no longer in there, and he falls to the floor, and he is done.
I snort and then I turn around.
Okay.
Can I see both of those guys?
Hang on. Okay. Yes, you can just barely see that second guy.
Okay.
And yeah, you can see that the first guy is on the ground, and it looks like Ninove has already perforated him a couple times with the rapier and gotten around his defenses. And it looks like the guy on the other side of him is preparing another crossbow bolt.
I'm going to run up to this guy and once again use my bonus action to shove him like away with my horns.
Okay. All right. So the footing here is unsure, right? And as you're charging forward and you're trying to push this guy out of the way, you right as you're about to get to him, your footing slips just a little bit, and the whole impact thing was kind of like, and it doesn't work out in your favor. So rather than doing anything, I'm not going to toss you on your butt, but it's just not going to do anything.
All right.
Okay.
I end my turn.
All right. Yeah, this he's going to try to get up. This guy in front of you.
Attack of opportunity.
So, Jarkar and
Attack of opportunity.
Ninove, you are afforded opportunity attacks. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to hit Ninove. All right. So yeah, this guy takes a hammer.
There you go.
And then he takes away, but still he's gonna bring the great axe. He's just gonna kind of sweep up like that, not really having any intended target, just gonna swing it up, kind of pell-mell. So I'm gonna roll a d6 to determine who it tries to hit. So Jarkar on a 1, 2, and 3, and Ninove on a 4, 5, and 6. That's going to be Jarkar. So this guy's, let's see, it comes closest to you, but it still does not strike. But he is on his feet, and he's going to move back to here, turn, and kind of recollect himself and Theodik, you're up.
All right. Shit. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out a handful of my little hand axes, 3 of them. So I'm gonna grab one in one hand and chunk it at that guy that screwed away back there.
Okay.
So this fella right here. Get my old hand axe out. Boom, 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 boom. Hand axe, here you are. Pow.
That's gonna hit, yeah.
All right. Oh. Then I'll go ahead and move up over here beside Jarkar. Yeah. And then I'll go ahead and end my turn.
Okay. Jarkar, the yeah. Is that really? No, that's less than that. Oh, okay. Yeah. So the crossbowman has noticed your traverse across the hallway, and he's going to try to take a pot shot at you because low-hanging fruit is often the sweetest. Does an 11 hit?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
And then this guy is going to move back slightly. What is your armor class, Jarkar? 12. Okay. Or
Me?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, 12.
18.
Okay. All right. So he's attempting to move back into the shadows, thinking he's out of sight as best as he can. And that is going to be the end of his turn.
Just
That
gonna
guy is
flick that arrow out of the way.
dead, so he's no longer part of the initiative. That is done. Brinnie, you're up.
Alright. I'll tentatively move forward one step. Try one last time to throw a ball of flame at somebody. Because
I've got the graphic ready. I got it ready. Yes! It hits!
oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Orange flame.
Roll the damage.
It's not a 1.
It's not a one.
Green flame.
Green flame! I'm pretty sure that's copyrighted too. Oh,
I'll see.
Chris Perkins is going to knock on your door.
I wish he would.
He'll probably be Scott Kurtz like, what the fuck, man? Jerry Hogan's talking some noise about a contract. Okay.
Mike's the one that scares me.
Yeah, he's yeah. Okay. Ninove, you're up.
Ninove is going to move here to attack this guy.
Yeah.
Same guy. Yep, stabby.
So
Apparently not.
yeah, so the footing in here is catching everybody a little bit off guard. It's, you know, whereas before in the slaughter room it was nice to cobblestone and stone and whatnot, but in here it's still loose gravel. I mean, this has obviously been cut out recently, and there's still a lot of silty debris, and so your footing is really unsure. And as you get close to this guy and you're ready to make the attack, your foot slips, and you're going to go down to one knee. So remember that you are, for all intents and purposes, prone, and you'll have to try to rise in the next round. And we will have to see how that turns out next time, as it is time for us to say goodnight, folks.
So long.
Because the old folks need to return to their coffins so that they can rise in the morning and go to their drudgery lives.
Oh.